dancing, would you like each one of you state what else you do?
My name is Mike. I'm actually a full-time dancer.
And you?
My name is John. Aside from dancing, I'm a gamer, first and foremost, and also partner kinesthetic, which is on the Kinjaz club.
That's nice. And you?
My name is Ben.
Hi, Ben.
I'm also full-time dancer, owner of the Kinjaz, and John and I work a lot on the clothing line, kinesthetic.
And you?
My name is Lee J, and I actually don't dance with the Kinjaz. I handle like the business affairs for the most part, and I also own other businesses and co-produce artistic projects.
And last but not least,
My name is Mike Song, and I would say I dip my interest in a lot of things besides dance. And I think that's what Kinjaz is too. It's like, I would say it's like a holistic approach to not just dance, but also whether it's fashion, that's downstairs, to instruction, which is upstairs, to our media team, vibrancy. Everything is kind of like our one-stop shop.
that's really cool. It's really nice. All of you guys are so talented. Are you all guys from the same area or different parts of California?
Now, actually,
We're all locally based now, but we do a really good job of recruiting the best talent, and so that doesn't. It's not all just here in Southern California, but we've recruited talent from.
Is there a website or anything that you
Yes.
can maybe share with our viewers?
Yeah, we're at Kinjaz, Kinjaz. That's our website. Those are our social media handles. Yeah. And you can find us next Tuesday. We're on a show, national primetime. J-Lo is producing a show called World of Dance
Nice.
that many of you might be aware of, where you can see us compete
Okay.
against your other favorite.
But you guys have Facebook, so you
We
can,
do.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so we'll just follow you on Facebook. Check out all the shows and activities. Thank you so
Babe, I'm
much.
at the press
Thanks
con.
for asking.
Hello?
Okay, Gary, another question
Hello?
here is what are the challenges of
Hello?
your caliber right now being an
I'm at the
iconic
press
and
con.
being a legend with the new generation of singers who won from the reality shows and stuff like that?
Well,
Is that good for the industry?
It's
Some
good
of
for the
them are-
industry.
What they're saying is one is just good for 1 year,
Yeah.
and then after that they disappear. Like you, Martin, and the rest,
Yeah.
you really paved the way in so many ways.
well, I used it as a spiel in the concert series that I had called Gary V Presents, and I often try and remind people that there is a difference between an artist who steps up on stage to compete as compared to an artist who steps up on stage to simply express. Even in American Idol, it's not always the winner who ends up being remembered by most. Sometimes it's the second placer or the third, and it's like that also in the Philippines, where a lot of the winners end up becoming iron that's hot enough to strike at that time. That strike while the iron is hot thing. But I think the challenge would be, how do you keep the iron hot enough to strike, which is to mold and to shape into what it's supposed to be. That's where the true challenge is. Now, with regard to Martin and I think the biggest assets that we have is the number of years where we've had our own music, we've written our own songs, we've expressed ourselves to a level that was accepted by people. And that's really what's kept us going. Whereas today, many of the artists who come out as competitors first don't end up with material that they can call their own. Let's say, for example, an artist comes out because she did something of Christina Aguilera in such an incredible way. Then another artist comes out and does the same number, but does it in a different way. But it's not theirs to keep because somebody else is going to come out doing another way, and that's the difficulty of being a competitor and trying to survive that way. There will always be other competitors that will come out in another show that will feature them in a totally different way. I would encourage aspiring artists that if they can come up with their own music, find a group of people that can write songs for them, so that that becomes their autograph, that becomes who they really are. Katrina has a single out already in Manila, and it's gotten some huh?
What's the name?
Lason mong halik. You know, now, if I may, the background of Katrina was what is called as an amateurista. At the age of 6, she went around competing everywhere, competing in mountaintops, in dark alleys, in the ocean. She had to cross the ocean to get from one place at the age of 6. So her background started that way. Charisse was one that she would compete against, and sometimes she would win. You know, so it's that kind of excuse me, my blood levels are going crazy here, but I'm okay. So that's her background until she now has her own song. So slowly that's building up so that people can associate her as an original artist with music that she can originally put out there. So for me, I'm not challenged by the new singers. My challenge is, how do you make these new singers know that they're not meant to be a flash in the pan? They're meant to stay. They're meant to stay for a long time, and they will have their own set of challenges. But they need to find music that they can, when people hear, they can easily say, "Oh, that is so and so and so. Oh, that is so and so and so." Not, "Oh, yeah, but did you hear the version of this artist that this artist did?" And then there's no, kumbaga sa Tagalog, wala silang masasabi na kanila talaga. Na kanilang-kanila talaga. Kasi lagi silang nagkakaroon ng, nagko-compare sa iba. They're compared to somebody else. And I don't know. That for me is the biggest challenge. Personally, I don't have anything to worry about, because again, I don't think there's any more I can ask for. The industry has been good to me. The audience has been good to me. LA has been wonderful to me. So I can't ask for anything more. I know I have no challenges in that aspect.